I'm jumping on video to talk about something that is really, really important. And that is having a digital footprint and having it being updated on a regular basis. What does that mean? That means you're consistently creating content that appears in Google. And that could be you're a guest on podcasts, you write a blog, you're keeping your website up to date, you're participating in other things. I'm also a writer for our local paper, so that appears on Google when you Google my name. But I can't even tell you, and it's fucking mind-blowing, how many coaches reach out to me that do not have a digital footprint or an updated digital footprint. Old pictures, old looking website. Heck, I just redid my website, and my website was not even close to being as outdated as the majority of coaches out there. So the other day I had this amazing surprise. My husband Ryan and I, we own Good Karma Sportfishing and Coaching together here in the Florida Keys for 12 years. And we were talking about our competition in the sport fishing lane, and that's a company called FishBooker. They've been around a little bit longer than we've been around, and when we started our business, we used them. Ryan used them to get going. And we were just talking about it because a client he had a charter the previous day using a captain from FishBooker and had a very, very poor experience, and we'll just leave it at that. And so we were talking about how when my husband Ryan took that client out fishing, Ryan was sharing with them how FishBooker worked. And so I said, gosh, I wonder, want to refresh my memory on how much does FishBooker take for a cut, right? Because it's a booking service. They're not experts in sport fishing. They're a booking service. Someone had this idea years ago to create a booking site, and so they did, and it gets a lot of traction. So what was so fun for me personally, because I'll tell you why in a second, I Googled that, how much does FishBooker take, to get the answer in the conversation. I happened to scroll, and here we are. Here is our blog, goodkarmasportfishing.com, how to book a fishing charter part 1. Right here, first page of Google. And more special, because I wrote that blog. I wrote that blog specifically to help with SEO. Specifically, I wrote that blog. All the other blogs my husband wrote, and those do really well and have affiliate links and make money. It's a part of our income strategy. It's part of what we do. My husband is an influencer. He has affiliate relationships and does very, very well. But that blog is one I wrote. So that was actually like super, super exciting that a blog I wrote was on the first page of Google. So in a very short period of time, I want to say I only wrote that over the summer. So pretty quickly it appeared on Google. And believe me, we're not the only people trying to capitalize on the FishBooker for SEO. So I just think it's so important to Google yourself. Here's me. I Googled me. Google yourself as we're in this new year and look and see what pulls up. Is it your pictures or is it somebody else's? Here's my LinkedIn. Here's articles. I kicked off with my website. Here's my Instagram. Here's podcasts that I've been on, my Facebook, Keys Weekly, my books are on Amazon. I'm on Amazon for 3 different books, Medium, YouTube. It goes on. Look at, I'm still going with all me. Remember when I first started years ago, back in 2019, there's another Melinda Van Fleet out there. Someone actually has my Instagram handle, so I have to have underscore between Melinda and Van Fleet. Someone bought it, never used it, but I think she's a writer, like a Catholic religious writer. So I'm not the only Melinda Van Fleet. And when you Google your name, if you're someone that does not have a digital media footprint, you'll see other names pop into the feed too, because Google will pull all sorts of things. So having your own digital footprint is super important. You do not own LinkedIn. You do not own Instagram. You do not own Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, any of these platforms. And yes, there are some unicorns that have made millions of dollars on one platform, but let me tell you, they did that years ago. So if you are a new entrepreneur, if you're a coach that needs to get dusted off and get a refresh, get some new pictures, put yourself out there, you're gonna wanna really look at this. You're gonna wanna really look at this and spend some time in 2024 in terms of broadening your horizon, broadening your visibility, broadening some connections. And those are things I can totally help you with. Obviously, there's proof. There's proof right there. This is my wheelhouse. This is what I would love to help you with too. So many of you need this. It actually just shocks me. It literally shocks me. And it shocks me when someone reaches out to me or thinks I'm going to be their client and I Google them and I see nothing. Or I see the outdated pictures, outdated website, no social media present. Why would I hire you? Seriously, think about it. Think about it and message me to work together so I can help you too.